Hello, everybody. Welcome. Okay, it looks like it's holding steady. Kilobytes per second. Hopefully we don't get a lot of lag here. I'm not sure about the viewer night. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some people on here. But this is at a this is at a weird time. So we shall see. Was there some unread up here? I don't know if I saw it or not. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. But I know that last week, it's still kind of the holiday season. A lot of people are probably traveling around. I think for next Tuesday, I should have it back at a normal time. The in-laws are leaving Sunday, and then my another set of in-laws are coming in. My wife's sister and her husband. But I think I might be able to, because the husband is a pretty like young, strong guy, and I think I might be able to have him help me move this bed into the other room so that I can stream here at night. Hopefully I won't keep her up, but I'm going to try to move back to streaming at the nighttime. So I know that a lot of people, especially members, you sign up at night, you wanted to play sometime between 9 p.m. and like 2 a.m. And so I'm going to get back to that. I'm not abandoning people. I'm trying not to have this, 6, 7, 8 o'clock start time on the streams. And I want to get back to streaming 5 hours instead of 3 or 4 hours like I have been doing. Like I said, it's just because of my wife and the medical situation, over the last couple of weeks. But we're going to get back to normalcy starting next week. I will start streaming in around 9 o'clock. And we'll try to get some more viewers night stuff going on here. I know a lot of people do like the time, but especially on the viewers night, a lot of people who signed up that like to play at night, they're used to that time slot. So we'll see. I would like to do a viewers night, but honestly, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I might play the first game, just a normal ranked for the first one while we get some people in here. We don't have anyone waiting, and I think a lot of people just aren't really sure when I'm streaming or even if we were doing a viewers night because we didn't do it last week. And the numbers, have been of people participating in the viewers night have dwindled a little bit. And we have, we've lost some members over the holiday season. A lot of people just needed some extra money for gifts and things. And so, they said they temporarily had to, needed the extra funds, but that they might come back at a later date. And then there's still a lot of people. There are like 60 members on the channel, I think. 60 to 65 members. But a lot of people just want to support the channel. And, that they just don't play on members night as much anymore. We used to get like 16 to 20 people, but the last couple of members nights, we've only gotten maybe like 10 to 15. But we'll see. Like I know Talith is on. Dylan has started playing World of Warcraft temporarily. Hopefully he'll come on and join us at some point. So I know there are some people that are kind of around, but we'll just see. I think a lot of it's the holiday season. People are traveling. And then also the scheduling. Like I said, it's just a lot earlier than people expect. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, what's up, B. Morris? So, and people weren't sure when I was going to start tonight. I just finished a new guide on how to win in Champion Select. So this is kind of recycling some stuff from my pick ban dodge. But that's been like almost a year since I released that video, and so I'm trying to do an updated version of that. So I talk about dodging in here, but then I also talk about some stuff like how to try to win the season and not try to win every game. So that's kind of some new stuff there about not surrendering, learning from all the games, lowering your champion pool. So I've got some nice, neat stuff in there, and then sort of just a refresher if you haven't watched the pick ban dodge video at the beginning. So it's about an hour long, so it's pretty short by my standards. It's like 55 minutes to an hour long. So it's pretty good stuff. What's up, Blake? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and play one here, just like a normal ranked, and then we'll see how people feel. If we have enough viewers for Viewers Night, we'll do that. If not, I might just take some requests from people or something and just do some normals and just play some some champions that I don't play a ton with. Or that I don't play a lot normally. Like I know people want to see me play Bard and things like that. So we'll just see. If we get people in here, I'll play with them. If not, I'll just play some unusual stuff. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? But while we wait on some more people, I'll go ahead and play one just so I'm not sitting here talking too much. And I could put the straw poll back up too. But yeah, I'll play this one ranked game while we wait on people. And then I'll try to play some unorthodox picks at least to kind of keep it a little spicy for Viewers Night, even if a lot of people are, traveling. Like I know that Lintish and her husband, have been traveling a lot and just sort of getting reacquainted in, a new city and things like that. So I've been talking with some people via email, and hopefully they'll come back and chill with us for a little bit. But that's just always kind of how it is around the holiday season. People just move, and a lot of people are working a lot extra and traveling and hanging out with family and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about it, and we'll keep the Viewers Night as well. Even if it's been, last week we couldn't do it because I was traveling, and then this week, maybe some other people weren't sure if it was going on or whether they were traveling or like when I was going to start and stuff like that. We'll get it all back to standardized. We'll move it back to normal for next week, and we'll get some more people in here. I'm also going to start the new system where, and I should have this up and running by next week, but like the YouTube emoji thing where you can like join kind of like a Twitch subscription thing. I'm going to come up with some cool emojis that people could use and stuff like that. And just kind of rework the pricing structure and the reward structure and stuff like that. Like I'm thinking of lowering the cost for donation champions to like maybe like $15 and then maybe even as low as $10 for members. I'll think about it. I might do something like coaching session is $25, and then if you are a member of the channel, then it would go down to $20. And then if you were a like a member and you had the YouTube thing, like if you're becoming a YouTube, whatever they call it, if you do the YouTube thing and you do my PayPal thing, then I'd bring it down to like 15 or something. So I'm going to have to work that out, but I'm going to redo some of the pricing structure and try to add in some new cool things as much as I can over the next week or so. I'm just going to have to crunch some numbers and figure some stuff out, but man, that's a rough, that's a really rough lane there. Do Rakan. Top lane Shaco. Ugh. Okay, we'll get a game with Rochin next. Looks like Roach wants to kick it. Please tell me this. If this guy's not a one-trick Shaco, I'm probably gonna dodge. And he's not. He's a gold 4, just playing top lane Shaco with Ignite and Teleport. I mean, okay, well he has played it. He's lost a lot with it. I didn't want to dodge this. Their team's just looking too good, and that's just a super troll pick. It's just a 3-point dodge. We're going to dodge it. It's not Inspire Confidence. Died 16 times in his last game. He's just trolling around because he doesn't care. It's the preseason. I mean, he's going like Proto Belt Trinity Force. What? Well, that's just how it is. Um, yeah. No one else was playing anything they were really like that great with either. I think I think we had a Vagar who was okay, but our Kog'Maw, I don't remember who the Kog'Maw player was, but nobody here plays Kog'Maw. And they had a really, really good team. Like they had Warwick, who's pretty good, and then the Twitch Lulu is just an insanely good lane, like scaling. They had a really scary team. And we had a 25% Shaco top with Teleporting Knight, so guess we'll go ahead and skip right to those normal games where we're playing some different stuff. And we'll get in some games with Roach here. We have had a few casualties as well. Some World of Warcraft casualties. I know that CleanX has been playing more WoW lately, and then I think he talked Dylan into playing more WoW. So, yeah. Hopefully we can get them back over on Tuesdays to come play with us. I know it's really tough to play WoW at any other game. I know from experience. Especially if you're wanting to be part of a big-time like raiding guild. My daughter hanging out. Looking cool. I thought I had her picture. I thought I had like a... Oh, there we go. Let me black this real quick and just see if there's... Flip through a couple of these pictures. That looks fun. Unblack that. And we'll get back into some games. We're just waiting on the timer. It's just going to be like 3 minutes or so. Can't flip through them. Maybe I could flip through them. It's kind of weird there. She's a bit older. This was obviously like for Thanksgiving kind of themed stuff. She's kind of silly. She's fun. She's got her thinker pose there. That's her challenger Elo pose. I told her she better be challenger by the time she's 3. Huh. So there's some silly stuff in there. Let me see if I can get the straw poll up and running really quick. I don't know if we got 2 minutes. I don't think I can. I don't know. Maybe I can get it up and running really quick. Let me black screen it and check my email. If there are any... Oh. No new members today, but I can pull up. See if I can get that extra straw poll. I haven't done that in a little bit. I need to start doing that again. I'll just do it for next week. It'll be too much to set up here. I'll just look at the questions for the next little bit. But usually I'm going to go back to doing the straw poll where I can see, you know, people can vote on the champions they want to see me play. Members can vote on that. All right, let me answer any questions here. What's with the delay? I dodged. So we've got 59-second dodge. We had a Shaco top with Teleporting Knight, and I was trying to play one... I was trying to play one ranked game while everyone got in here, but wasn't happening. I mean, anyone that wants to play, you know, that's a member, just come on Discord. I'm about to play a game with Roach. Oh, is the sound out of sync? For real? Hold on, let me look and see. No, that's a member. Just come on Discord. I'm about to play a game with Roach. God. Oh, is the sound out of sync? For real? For real? Hold on, let me look and see. No, that's a member. Just come on Discord. I'm about to look and see. Oh, God. I don't know how to fix that, guys. OBS was screwing up on me yesterday. I guess I can restart it. Like, why can't stuff just work? Like, I don't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna restart it really quick and see if that works. Is that any better? Is that any better, or is it still out of sync? I mean, let me see here. Is that any better, or is it still out of sync? I mean, let me see here. Is that any better, or is it still out of sync? What? Like, what the hell is wrong with OBS? Guys, I might just have to work through it. I don't understand. Like, it was lagging so much at the end of the last stream, but the game is perfect. Like, I haven't been lagging in-game, and now it looks like it's dropping frames. I don't get it. I updated it. There aren't any more updates. I mean, let me disconnect the sound really quick and see. So I don't know why, like, I didn't change any settings. Like, I don't know why stuff can't just work. Okay, let me see here. All right, is that working? Wait, what? Video capture device. What? Okay, is that working on the mic? What is it? Why is the video capture device lower? There shouldn't be. Okay, let me just see if the mic's working. Is this working again? Let me see. Okay, is that working on the mic? What is it? Why is the video capture device lower? Okay, it looks like it's working, right? There shouldn't be. Okay, let me just see if the mic's working. Is this working again? Let me see. Okay, it looks like it's working, right? There shouldn't be. Okay, let me just see if the mic's working. Is this working again? Let me see. Dude, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. We'll just play a game. Let's get Roach in here. Do we have anybody else? It looks like just Roach and I for now. I don't know. I'm sorry. If it's out of sync, we'll see. I just turned off the mic, turned off you know, you saw that I disabled the sound and tried to turn it back on. So hopefully this is gonna work. There isn't a stream delay, I don't think. Yeah, there's no stream delay. YouTube has a mandatory 30-second delay, but that shouldn't desync. That shouldn't desync the audio from the video. What is this process priority? If I put it as a high priority, will that mean that, like, it doesn't screw up as much? I'll play Bard, because people always ask for Bard. Like, anyone with any tech savvy, like, know what's up with that? I don't know how any of that works. Okay, with Bard, I think we just go Comet. Yeah, I think we just go Comet. I don't think I'm gonna have that much. I might have to add my mic back in or something. Yeah, let me try that. I think Link's got an idea. Maybe I just try that out and just desync. Crap.
Now I'm angry.
Alright, is it working? I can't tell. Let me see. I'm gonna talk a little bit and see if that works. Alright, is it working? I can't tell. Let's see. I'm gonna talk a little bit and see if that works. Okay, it looks. It's working. Okay. Good. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay. I like Link's style. I tried it. I just didn't wait long enough. Just unplug it and plug it back in. That's the magic of all tech. Okay, so we're going to go Comet, Mana Flow, Celerity Scorch. Magical footwear. Now... Nah, I just... I gotta have my zombie award. I gotta have my zombie genius hunter. Go and ignite. Go and snow day bard. Let's do this. Favorite sup champions, probably Rakan. I don't know. I have a lot of, like, I like Thresh. I like Rakan. I really like Janna. I like Tom Kench. I like Lulu. Like, I like a lot, but right now I'm playing Rakan a lot, and I like Rakan a lot. He scales really nice. You have a lot of cool decisions with your items. You have a lot of decisions in-game to make. I think he's the best right now, but I also just kind of like him as a champion. The more that I play him, the more that I really appreciate a lot that he can do. Okay, I'm going to record this. I'm going to VOD this one separately as well. Just so that I'll have some more footage I can put on the channel. So I'm going to play this in a VOD, and then we'll see if more people... If you're a member and you want to come play, you know, come hang out. We'll get you in the next games. It's just going to be Roach and I chilling, I guess, unless we get more people. I know we have members that are in here watching, but you don't have to play, you know, if you don't feel like it. That's fine, too. No pressure. But if you want to play... Yeah, Sadie's over there doing her thing. Oh, my stream health did go from yellow to green, which is important. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm pretty tech illiterate, to be honest. I don't know that much about tech. I did build my computer. Like, I can look up stuff on YouTube and, like, you know, figure stuff out, but just off the top of my head, I don't know a lot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and record this. Hopefully we get some good footage we can put on the channel here, because I know people are always asking for Bard. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing a Bard video for League of Legends. This is patch 7.24b. It's January 2nd, so Season 8 proper is going to start next week. So we're just trying to get some Bard footage in here for you. I know a lot of people like Bard on the channel. Let me preface this by saying I am not a Bard one-trick. I am not a Bard specialist, okay? I do not play Bard that much. So, you know, understand that watching this, all right? So if you have some constructive tips or anything that you want to share with people in the comments, go for it. I'm also streaming this as well on Viewers Night. So we're playing with one of the members of the channel. We're playing with Roach here, playing on Corky. Now, I'm not with him in the same Discord room talking. So yeah, he might respond to some of the stuff that I'm saying. But I always just like to preface that because champions like Bard and champions like Thresh have very have a very rabid fan base in a good way, you know, for the most part. But there's people that have thousands of games of Bard. Like, he's just the type of champion that just really attracts people that like to one-trick champions. So I'm not a one-trick Bard, so I just like to preface by saying that. However, I do think he's decent in this meta. He has a lot of early game aggression. He's very good at roaming. One of Bard's sort of issues is that he doesn't scale very well in terms of like AP or plus healing and shielding in his kit. So he does scale off of his meeps, which is good. They did nerf the sorcery tree recently. So that's not great for him. But if they ever nerf plus healing and shielding, you know, then he could potentially be very, very strong. You can still win games with him. He's still really good early on. It actually does help him that they kind of nerf sorcery, because one of his big sort of weaknesses It's fine. We get all of our sums. Is that he can get out-poked and outranged early on. So, like, things like Zyra can really tear him up. Tap her a little bit there. Okay, I'll go with Magical. I'm kind of tempted to get a second point in Q there, but... I was hoping she'd cut straight back. I'm just going to grab a couple of these things here. It does give you back your mana, so you just want to roam whenever you can. We have pretty strong dominance in this lane. So... Okay, so she used her spell shield there, so I can get a stun on her now. And Jinx is not really comboing stuff with me, like she's not really using her chompers or anything, which is fine. I mean, we're doing a lot of stuff to him. Obviously, it'd be nice if she would use her chompers, but you know, we'll play around it. So yeah, I do give her mana if I auto her. Now Annie backed. Oh god. Okay, we got him. So I didn't panic there, I just dodged the Q. And like, we had our minion wave right there, so I knew he was just going to get murdered by our minion wave. And I still had flash, so I didn't like panic flash, run away or anything, I just tried to stay chill. Just know that, you know, it's a level 4 Nocturne. He doesn't have ult, you know. So, if you ever get ganked, you want to just like not freak out and just try to make the best decision that you can. I'm going to go ahead and grab Moby's. It's really important on Bargs. That allows you to go get more meeps. I know I could have like probably gone through the wall or something to save a little bit of extra time. I mean, whatever. I don't know all of the like shortcuts and intricacies of his wall hopping antics. Get some intel on their jungle. Okay, so he's right there trying to do blue. Okay, then I'm going to come back down bottom before she dies. Once we get lane priority back, I can go ahead and pink that bush. Okay, so we have too many minions. We can't fight right now. I want to watch Annie. She didn't get an amp tome, so she's not going to be that strong. And Sivir just has Relic, yeah, so she's really weak. What? Oh my god. Jinx just had to auto-attack her once when she focused me. I should have just put my control word in this bush. Yeah, that was a fail. We should have been able to win that. I think Jinx went a little too hard early, and then I should have just given up on it. I'm gonna get a... I'll let him get that. Yeah, I'll give him that one too. I'll make sure I get the assist on it. Okay. Now, I missed a lot of experience down there, but... Okay, whatever. That's fine. I mean, we gave Kha'Zix like 3 or 4 kills, so I'm cool with that. And he doesn't have her ult. Let's put a little chit damage on her. I guess she just got her Tibbers back. Yeah. So the old flash Tibbers. Annie can be dangerous later on. Early on, you could punish her really hard. We did get a couple of kills. Or we forced some summoners. I don't remember if we got kills early. I think we did. We got at least one. But we didn't punish her hard enough. So now she's level 6. And she's actually pretty good at level 6 at roaming. Or just like all-inning with her flash ult. I don't have a lot I can do about that, you know. I think my ult was down. If my ult's up, I might be able to preserve her, but it's still going to be really hard. And her her Tibbers has a much shorter cooldown than my ult. Okay. Well, we stopped their back. Now, they haven't bought yet, so the fact that she just got a kill really doesn't even matter that much. Jesus, how did she do that much damage? Oh, she got a blasting one. Okay. Need to keep track of that. Bard does not do very well against all-in champs. Like, he's pretty good against, like, poke, you know, or not poke, but, like, just non-engaged supports. Like, non-engaged tanks, specifically. But he's not great into, like, your Leonas or your Blitzcranks, stuff like that. She could just, like, flash ult, which is a problem. Oh, God, she missed me. Nice. Okay, well, we got that out of there. I'm gonna have to have some like magic resist here in a little bit. Dang it. It's so hard to get close to her. Like, I could try to alter, like, if I trusted this Jinx, or if I was on, like, voice comms to this Jinx, I could alter, and then drop Chompers on her. Okay, we'll wait till Corki shows up. Okay. Taking too much heat. Okay, I'm gonna... I can pop around if I need to help here in a second. I really need wards. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Since we see Zed right there. Okay, need to go back. Way too much gold, but... I need a... crap, I need a Sightstone. Pretty bad buy, By that, I guess we'll just go ahead and complete that. There just really aren't good buys on Bard. You just kind of just buy teamfight items, even though he doesn't have much plus healing and shielding. You just get it. There's just not a lot else. I mean, you can go things like Nashor's Tooth, Lich Bane, or, you know, stuff like that if you really want to, but... He was one of the people who got hurt the most from the restructuring of Locket and Redemption to be, like, more... champ-specific items. Like, it used to be just everyone got Redemption Locket no matter what on everything. Well, he used his little getaway. But now they made it to where Redemption's not really that good unless you have a bunch of other plus healing and shielding. Locket's not good unless you have a bunch of, like, health. I mean, she might... Yeah, here she goes. Dang, I could have ulted something in there, probably. I don't know. It's tough to decide what I wanted to do there. But I should have ulted some. I maybe could have ulted the Corki, and Annie could have, might have wasted her Tibbers on the thing. I don't know. I could have just ulted Annie after I used my Q and then waited for another Q to come up. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I feel like, yeah, there's definitely something I could have done better there. I'm not going to be close enough to do anything. I mean, the play was dead. Like, there's no reason to be there anymore. Mid lane. Just, like, AFK pushing mid. You just get pressure in side lanes. Like, there's no way that Jinx and I are going to do anything by ourselves in mid lane. Now, we know Nocturne doesn't have ult, so we're pretty safe to just try to clear this out. Well, maybe not. Guess he can just run up there on us. Okay. Well, I did draw 2 people down here, though, to try to deal with me. Get Corky this buff here. Wow. Jinx? Okay. They're probably gonna get this tower. It's fine. So they sent like 3 people bottom. That's fine. And they used 2 ults on me. Alright. Let's go with that. Go with that. And then we'll start getting a locket next. I tried to ult Corky there and just hopes that maybe he'd be able to get out after that, but I may have just killed him. I'm not really sure. Like, if Zed ult somebody, then I could, you know, in theory, ult them to cancel Zed's ult, but I think the best ult might just be, like, if I stun Annie, then ult her, then wait for a second stun. It's just hard to play around Annie until I get more, like, a locket or something. I think Kha'Zix's gonna kill her. I just need to get this stuff here. I'm going on here. She's dead. I don't have my ult. I could have done, like, banner command. Maybe I should have gone banner here. It's because the items don't really matter that much anyways. I might as well just apply a lot of side lane pressure. Should have gone for, I don't know, Ruby, banner, Frost Queens, like, Redemption, something like that. Probably would have been a bit more helpful. So they're all, like, hanging out in their base right now. Got him. I was waiting for him to ult. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. Okay. Okay. Not the most amazing Bard game ever. It was okay. I hit a couple good redemptions. I had an okay ult or two. A couple of goofed ults or two, but... Post 6, there's not a lot we can do against Annie as Bard. I mean, he just basically blows you up. I don't have any defense. Again, like, all I can do is put a W on somebody and give them like 100 health or something, you know. So it's not an ideal matchup for old Bard. But, you know. That was alright. Okay, we can get B. Morrison on the next one. Okay, I'm trying to remember B. Morris's name. Oh, there we go. B. Morris 002. Okay, cool. Let me pull up the comments on the phone. We can go ahead and get started here. Oh no, is it lagging again? Oh, what's wrong with OBS? Dude, I don't want to have to switch. Is it still lagging? It looks like it was... Is it back? It looked like it was lagging a little bit there. I have no idea. Okay, it looks fine now. Huh. I think it's still useful, CW Wish. I'll do a new one for the new season in terms of my support guide item. Like, because I try to talk specifically... about, like, just sort of which types of items are going to be good. And I don't think they've changed a lot about the items. I think they've changed the runes, which changes a little bit about the items. But I'll make a more updated one for the new season. So, yes, I do think it's relevant. The itemization guide, but I will do a newer one, including runes. I'll do like items and runes all in one video at the start, because they have changed the runes around a little bit. So I'll do all of that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or the next day. I'll do it sometime before the season starts next week. And then I'll also hook up that monitor that I've had laying around for like a month. I've got it sitting right there. I just haven't messed with it yet. Have support. So what do I need to play this time? What's something people are always asking for? Oh, I didn't end the VOD either. Okay, that's it for the Bard VOD. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. So the stream's going to continue. That's just it for the Bard video. Should I get some of that coverage? I could just play Leona. Whatever, I'll just play Leona. Or if they pick her, I'll play Tom Kench or something. Whatever, I'll just play Leona. Okay. Or if they pick her, I'll play there we go. Or something. Alright, so we'll give her a whirl here. Do people want to see Kench? I banned Alistar. I played Alistar last night. I could try him again. I thought it starts on the 9th. I'll do Leona. I know. I played Nami, I think yesterday, either yesterday or the day before. I'll see if I can get them all in here. I'm probably only going to be able to play till like 11:30 or something. I know Leona's really hot right now, and people want to see Leona, and I ban her all the time, so we just don't get to see her. Not Guardian. Let's go with that. Is it for real, the 16th? Jeez. I thought it was starting next week. Maybe it was they were going to do one more patch on the 9th, but that wouldn't even make a ton of sense. That's kind of old. Let me find new stuff. Did I fail? I may have failed. Hey, everybody's saying the 16th. Oh, for real? I mean, that's fine, I guess. I just thought that, you know, I had heard it was going to be like the 8th or the 9th. Okay, but it's January 16th. Okay. Not next Tuesday. I guess they're going to do, like, they want to do, like, maybe one more patch or something, or a micro patch. I don't know. I'm gonna ban Morgana then. I might do Leona. I'm gonna ban Morg. And then if they pick Leona, I can still go Tahm Kench. Hey, what's up, friend? Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure what... I think that's ha ha ha. I believe that's Greek. I can't read Greek, unfortunately. Oh, Jenny's talking with him. Okay, good. Glad. I'm good. I'm glad we have someone in here that can communicate with you. I unfortunately can't read it, but Jenny is Greek, so. Yeah, I really wish they would do that too. Demolish is pretty good if you're not an enchanter. Huh. OG from the stream. I can't set that precedent, unfortunately, Greg. I wish I could. You can throw suggestions at me if you want. I'll try to play something that you're interested in as an OG. I'm just gonna go Leona again. People want to see that.
The dawn has arrived.
Do I know Spanish? Very little. Very little. I can read it better than I can speak it. I mean, I had numerous years. I had 5 years in high school, or 5 semesters in high school worth. And then, did someone donate a skin to me? I can't remember. Oh yeah, someone donated Pool Party Leona, I think. Great. Do I have a chroma for that or not? No. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll do the Pool Party Leona. Great. Now I can show off. I should remember, I can't remember, I've had a lot of skins donated to me in the last little bit. I should try to play those. Dude, I'm so bad with Vayne, Francisco, honestly. I'm just god-awful. I did try to play one for you in that series where I try to play off-roll stuff. I did try to play some Vayne. I'm bad, man. If I'm gonna play an ADC, I'm gonna play Twitch. Maybe Ezreal. I like Ezreal Ezreal's a lot of fun with Klepto, so I'd probably play Ezreal number 1. You know, Francisco just hangs around and supports the channel. I respect that, even though he doesn't play support. Hey, what's up, Sims? You too. Hope you and Shelly had a wonderful holiday season. I need to holler at you guys. I need to get your number or something. Like, you should email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com and just like give me a number or something. I'll holler at you next time I'm in town. We should all hang out. We used to hang out whenever Judd was in town. We'd all get together. But now that Judd's not there, and now that you're you know, have kind of switched jobs, and it's harder to get a hold of you. I guess maybe with Adam or something, maybe we could go out and, you know, all have a lunch or something. But it'd be cool just to swing by and chill with you guys and just hang out. Show me the games you're into. Shelly could show off some, you know, some artwork or some games that she's into. I'd like to hang out with you guys. But yeah, I don't have your number, so you have to send it to me via email or something if you want to hang out. I don't know when the next time we'll be in town is. I was in town for like 24 hours. I know. But it just always, I don't know. When he was there, like there, you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I like met you through Judd, and then just anytime I was there, Judd was there. But yeah, I mean, we've hung out several times. So I think, yeah, I think we can take that next step and hang out if Judd's not there. Hopefully, you know, I hope he comes back to Knoxville, but, you know, apparently he's got a pretty good gig up there in Virginia, from what I understand. I haven't talked with him in a while. Like, occasionally we send each other a text, but I missed old Judd. I hope he comes back someday. We should be coming back. Like, the plan is hopefully we can come back, you know, maybe like next, like, fall of 2018. We'll have to see, sort of. We'll have to see what's going on there. You know, that always is kind of, it's like, it's stupid. It's one of those things, but it's like if you meet a friend through a friend, then it just feels, I don't know, sometimes it can be difficult to just like go hang out with that, you know, the friend of the friend without the intermediary friend, right? Just to say friend too many times there, but there's no reason that should be. But anyways, yeah, we should definitely hang out at some point. Like I said, I'm not sure when we'll be back. After my wife gets to feeling better, we'll try to come back down. But since she had the baby and then all the medical stuff going on, we really didn't get to come down a lot last year. I'm hoping that once she starts feeling better, and I think we can travel with Rory a little bit. She travels very well. She just sleeps in the car. Like, I think we can bring her down and let her go play some music more. I really want to get her back into playing music, because that made her very happy. That's true. So hopefully we can get down there more and hang out. I was down there for Christmas, but it was just like 24 hours, and I just kind of had to hang out with friends. I'm sure you all were hanging out with your, you know, family and such as well. Families. It was tough. I was down there on like the 26th for like one day, and then I had to come back for Sandra's operation. They, okay, they updated her profile picture. That's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, we need to get together and hang out again. We'll see how the new WoW expansion. I think WoW Classic might come out around that time too. It's so tough for me to like. It's like I want to play WoW, but at the same time, like with the channel, it's very difficult because I know I would have to put a lot of time into it. I'm just not sure if it's the most spectator. I don't know. Like it's tough. It's tough for me because obviously there are YouTubers with like huge followings, like Asmongold and some other people, but it just feels like it's a lot harder. Oh, what's up, Shells? Alright, I definitely will. Yeah, just either you or Sims, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail, just one of your numbers, and I'll try to hang out with y'all next time. Hey, what's up, Pia? She's doing well. She's doing well. She's just sleeping, recuperating. I mean, about as well as you could do, you know, given the circumstances. Dude, I would love to come back and play some WoW Mistweaver. I'm just, like, on the fence about it so much. But if there's any way I can do it, I'll definitely try. But I just don't know about the time. But we'll see. But yeah, it'd be cool just to go back and just hang out. You can show me all the new stuff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and record this video too really quickly. See if I get some more footage. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another game of League of Legends, playing a little Leona support action. This is patch 7.24b, January 2nd. She's really hot right now. She has been nerfed a couple of times. And I'm streaming this as well, so you might hear me talking to some people on stream. This overall matchup is kind of a skill matchup. We have domination early. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. What is this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll pull it up and thank you by name after this game on Streamlabs. I wasn't sure what I wanted to level up. I guess we'll just level this up and just kind of chill for a second. Now we have... we definitely have early game domination. I don't want to go that far into their creep wave, though, to engage, but I'm going to try to fight here in a second. Now, Thresh versus Leona is definitely a skill matchup. He should win if he's a lot better. If he's like a good Thresh player, he can flay me out of my E. But we'll see. We'll put him to the test here. They're so close to their tower, though. Like, one issue with Leona is if the lane's not in the middle, if it's pushed into them... then it's difficult to engage. But Draven kind of has to push because he has to keep catching axes. Okay, we'll see. We might be able to make a play here. Pretty sure he flashed. Okay, so we got that. So next time we get him, we should probably have him. So he kind of panic flashed. He didn't need to do that. He could have gotten out with his E, but now we don't want to let him back when he wants to get tier. So we want to force him to stay until Draven can get a BF sword. So we just want to keep pushing him in and just not let him back. He's running pretty low on mana here. Someone asked, like, why don't I like Braum? I'm just not a huge fan in this meta of peel tanks. I think you want to be playing Engage or Enchanters. But I feel like Peel's pretty bad. I mean, there are certain matchups where Braum is good. Like, he's good against Twitch. Specifically because he can block a lot of Twitch's stuff. A lot of his ult. Yeah, he just doesn't scale enough for me, and... I don't know. There just aren't a lot of matchups where I would like to have him. I think Aftershock's just too strong right now, and he just doesn't use Aftershock very well. That means their jungler's probably here if he's trying to fight. Yeah. As soon as I saw him take tower aggro, I'm just flash queuing him because I know he's going to die. I knew we could probably turn that on him. Diana's not going to do anything pre-6. I was a little late on queuing the Diana. I think I like misclicked or something. But yeah, I knew Thresh would get greedy and go for that kill, and all I had to do is just flash stun him. And he wasted his flash. Like, if anyone's ever taking tower aggro and you have anything with crowd control on it, just crowd control them. And they're just going to die early on. Okay, so we want to push in. I don't know if Draven probably has enough for a BF sword. He didn't get the kill, which is unfortunate, but obviously we just want to get whatever we can get. I think he probably has enough. Yeah, he's got enough. We're crushing him in CS, too. We're up like 20. We're like kind of giving Ezreal an easy back. But we just really want to leverage that power. Like, the BF sword versus Ezreal tier is one of the biggest power spikes we're going to get, because tier doesn't give you any combat effectiveness. It's a very slow charging item. And so if we can back before he can get a Sheen, then we're going to have a huge power advantage over him. And I'm pretty sure that's what we've got right now. He's down a lot of CS. He's out of mana. He didn't push the wave very well. So it's like slow pushing into them. Which is okay. It's better than slow pushing into us, or we could zone him. But, you know, I suspect he's going to come back with probably like Boots tier or something like that. He might have like Boots longsword. Or not Boots, tier longsword. Unless he just skips tier and goes like Sheen or something. Now, he does have Klepto, though, so he does get more gold on average. But we'll see what he has when he comes back. We want to keep track of that. Yeah, tier longsword. So he wasn't able to get his full Sheen. So we can definitely murder him right now. I mean, you can kill him with Sheen too, but it's just a little more dicey. Hopefully Draven doesn't get like hooked here. I don't think he should. Okay, good. Poking him out. Okay, we got him. Now, usually I would say that, like, using both summoners for a kill is not worth, but on Draven it is, because that's basically a double kill. I probably could have eat him and maybe chain stun him a little better. I think he was probably going to get out anyways, but... yeah, he's got it back. I'm going to go ahead. I mean, we have a cannon wave. I think we can just go ahead and get this tower. Because I can kill him by myself with just an ignite. I should have ignited him too if it was off cooldown. I don't remember if it was or not, but... I was trying to give Draven another kill. But, because he E'd forward, so I know he didn't have his E. But he flashed. I didn't think he had his flashback. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and buy. Let's see. As a support main, what can I do if more than 2 people are doing terrible underperforming? You gotta understand that, well, first of all, I'll give you an answer, but some context. I'm gonna go ahead and get... I'm gonna go ahead and get Mobies. Let me just go ahead and get it refillable here. Not every game's winnable. So even the top players in Challenger, if you look at them, most of them have like somewhere between a 53 to 57% win rate. Very few of them have a 60%. If they have 60, they're not going to have much higher than that. So that means that like even the number one, I just did a video about this, so I looked it up recently, that I'm going to release tomorrow. That means that they're going to lose, you know, 40 games out of 100 at best. And probably even more than that. So not every game's winnable. I mean, if you have 2 people on your team that are going like 0-10, you're just probably going to lose. I mean, there's not a lot you can do about that. However, the more sort of... so just understand that. And there, conversely, you know, so there's going to be maybe 30% of games you can't really lose. There's going to be 30% or that you can't win. There's going to be 30% that you can't lose. Like, there's just going to be some games where you go, you know, 0-8 and you still win because everyone on your team is rocking. So that's just going to happen sometimes. Some games you can't win, some games you can't lose. No matter how bad your team throws, you just end up winning anyways. But what you can do is just figure out who's strong on your team and play around them. Okay, so sometimes you have to switch gears. If your AD carries, like, you know, 0 and 5, you know, you might have to just play around your mid laner instead. Or if your mid laner's 0 and 6, you might have to play around your jungler. So you just need to figure out, like, who's really far ahead, who's most instrumental to winning, and then play around them. So what that means is, you know, maybe donate your pink ward to bot lane. Or to mid lane, rather. Instead of using it in your own bush. Instead of using it in your own bush or somewhere on the bot side of the river, just say, hey, I think I might use this on the top side. So instead of, like, putting your pink ward, you know, in this bush, just step it up and put it up here and just ward around mid. Just make sure your mid laner doesn't get ganked if they're really rolling. Like, try to gank middle. Try to, you know, rotate up middle. See if you can make some plays on them. So just whoever's doing really well, just give them vision. Try to roam and, like, get kills for them. Just do everything you can to make their life better. Okay, it's fine. Oh, stupid. There's a pink ward right there. I didn't need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can come over here and... Okay. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's the best you can do is just figure out, like, how does your team win the game? Who's winning really, like, who's doing very well? And then just play around that. Yeah, no problem. So maybe it's a split pusher, you know? Maybe your Tryndamere doing very well, and you say, you know what? We're never going to win a team fight. We're too far behind. So I'm just going to give this Tryndamere a ton of vision and just try to create pressure in side lanes. I'm going to get a banner or something and just put a banner in a side lane. And just see what I can do. He's dead. I can't. Like, it looks like I'm kind of abandoning him, but I can't do anything. Like, if I go in, I'm just going to die, because Leona doesn't have peel. She's just strictly all engage. So, yeah. So, I mean, you just do what you can. If you're just consistently playing well, you're always playing better than the other support, you're getting more vision, you're just making smarter choices, then eventually you'll climb. It might take a while, you know, but it'll happen. Anyways, so yeah, Draven is our ticket right now. He's massively far ahead. So we just want to keep pressing. He got a tier 2 while we were all playing around over here. He's got a Rakan build. Now sometimes, you know, just to kind of put a finishing touch on what I was just saying, sometimes it's not necessarily the person with the most kills that you should be focusing. Oftentimes it is. But like if Malachi has the most kills, and you have a Twitch on your team that's like 0 and 4, you should still probably try to play around the Twitch, because he's going to be your major damage ticket. So it just... There's not a super simple answer, but it's just identify your strength, play to your strengths. Another thing is avoid enemy strength. So if they have a 5-0, you know, Fiora, try to figure out some way that you can force a fight where she's not going to be there. So wait until she's in a side lane or, you know, something like that before you fight. Try not to fight. Now, sometimes you can't avoid that. They just group up and you have to fight with their strong person, but sometimes you can try to avoid them. I thought about ulting him, but it's not worth. He's too close to the tower. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything here. I'm gonna dragon up in 50. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. They're gonna run me off this tower. We did get a top tower for it, which is okay. Is he seriously? Dude. Oh, you should put all your points in E a second. Also, I was just talking and just went on autopilot there. You used to get your Q second, but that's a mistake. You should get your E because your Q has the same cooldown no matter what level it is, which level it is. So. Well, I mean, Allie is really good. Look. Is someone saying... I mean, Allie is really good. Like, there's no way around that. I mean, if you win with him, that's great. Oh, crap, I didn't see her. Dang it, I was looking at the text, and I didn't see that Diana was there. I thought it was just, Thresh and Ezreal. Like, I literally have Alistar as the top of Tier 1. If you want to make Tier 1 5 champions, then sure, he's the top. You know, he's Tier 1. And some tier lists will do that. They'll say, oh, here's Tier 1, and they'll list, like, 10 champions. But I try to keep it to 3 or 4 most of the time. Yeah, I have a lot of guides for specific champions. It looks like some people are asking about... Oh, well, they surrendered. Against specific champions, or as specific champions on the channel. Like I just did a Leona guide, just did a Soraka guide. I'm going to have a Thresh guide here soon. Did an updated Rakan guide. There's a lot of stuff, and there's replays of different champions. There's coaching sessions of different champions. There's streams where I play different champions. There's a lot of stuff on the channel. But that's going to be it for this Leona game, so thank you very much for tuning in. I was a little sloppy with that last one. I was reading the chat, so I should not have walked up that far and died. But otherwise, I think it was a pretty solid game for the most part. So anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. The stream's going to continue, but that's it for the VOD, and have a good evening. Yeah, Leona's really good. I mean, like, my tier list, if people want to know, I'm going to do an updated one. We have anyone else in here? Let's just beat Morrison Roach. That's fine. We'll just kick it and practice some stuff. Oh, we got Talith in here, too. Let me see here. Oh, let me see the stream donation before I forget here. Let me black screen it unless it, in case it asks. Yeah. It would like reveal my other email addresses and stuff like that. So that's why I black screen it right there. Let's make sure we're getting in here. Okay. There we go. Oh, thank you so much, Jenny. Yeah, I really appreciate that. My wife does too. And yeah, let me pull up the tier list here really quickly. I mean, I'll always have my tier list video in the description for anyone that's interested. You can watch the full video. I'm just going to pull up the Google Doc on it. So with every video, if you're new to the channel, they're usually pretty long videos, but I give you great timestamps in the description so you can jump around to your favorite parts. And if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, I'll also type up a nice, great organized Google Doc for you. And with the tier list, I give you a mini guide for each champion. So if you click on the champion, then that's my recommended runes and items since the last time that I did the tier list. So for this, You know, you click on Thresh, these are the runes that I recommend, these are the items that I recommend. Then if I have a full-on guide for the champion, then I'll link it right there as well. So it's got a lot of resources for you. But I do like Alistar a lot. I just feel like Thresh, Leona, Rakan, and Janna are a little bit better for most people in solo queue. But if you win with Alistar, I mean, everything in the top 10 is pretty solid. Like, Misfortune's fallen a lot because they nerfed her in 7.24b, and they nerfed a lot of the sorcery tree. Like, she just got gutted, and the support role at least. And she's, like, okay as ADC, but not as good. And Zyra got hurt a lot. But, you know, a lot of the top 10 are just going to be good champions. So, you know, if you're better with Alistar than you are with Leona, you can definitely win games. You know, with that. Or if you're, like, really good with Lulu, like, Lulu can potentially be really good. Or if you're really good with Morgana, you can definitely still win with those. I mean, this is just, you know, my estimation. I explained why I have people rank certain places, but, you know, I still think that Leona, Thresh, Rakan, and Janna are overall some of the strongest. Alistar's up there. I mean, you could sneak Alistar in instead of, you know, like maybe Thresh or something right now if you want. Sure. I mean, Alistar is good right now. Leona's still extremely good. You don't see Leona on my stream a lot because I ban her every game. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Ishmael. You know, Alistar is much easier to play than Thresh. I mean, Ali's really good. Ali's really good. You can definitely win with Ali. There's a high chance he's going to be tier 1 when I update the patch for the start of the new season. I've looked at Shin support. I'm not really a believer in Shin support. Like he is good. I just don't know. I mean, at the pro level, so I just did a Shin support. I looked at Mr. Magpie. I just did a coaching session on Shin support that I'm going to release probably tomorrow morning. Like, I just did a coaching session and a guide, and I'm going to release those tomorrow morning. I just didn't have time to upload them before the stream. I mean, I can try it out again, sure. I can do a Shin support. Hey, you know, as I always say, if you win with a champion, I don't care what, if it's Heimerdinger support and you have, you know, like a 70% win rate with it, just play it. You know, anything that you win with, the #1 rule of ranked is win. And so if you win with a champion, just play it. You know, that's always my rule. Regardless of what tier lists say or what's in or what's out, if you win, just play it. Like a lot of people, a lot of challengers, like the top challengers right now are like play a ton of Lee Sin. And I wouldn't recommend Lee Sin for a lot of people out there, but you know what? They win a lot with it, and so they should play it. But yeah, so the theory behind Shin support, I think... Oh, Shin's pretty bad in a Braum, though. Is he's kind of like... He's very aggressive early is the #1 reason. He uses Aftershock. Now, they did just nerf him a lot on his Q early game, specifically because of that. But he's also relatively safe in that his dash can go over walls and he can escape ganks pretty easily. So that's something that a lot of the other aggressive champions early don't have. So... You know, they're not going to have, like, Leona, for example. If she goes in, she's not getting out. Now, if Shin goes in, he's probably not getting out either. But he's a lot harder to gank than Leona. And he's a lot harder to gank than Alistar. So, I think his crowd control is a bit more limited than either one of them. But he is very tanky, and he does have kind of some global presence, and he's a bit safer because he can shadow dash over walls, and he can get away with his shadow dash. So I think that's something that makes him appealing right now. He's a very good user of Aftershock. I'll try Karma out. People have been asking about Karma lately. I'm not a huge believer in Karma, but I'll do ulti hat. I feel like mana flow band's really good on her because the mana's good, but everyone always loves ulti hat on her. That's a cute interaction, so we'll get it. And this is a pretty good lane to poke. Like, Braum can't do anything about poke early, so... we'll give it a whirl. Yeah, Karma has a great early game. She's always had a great early game. Just her problem is she doesn't have a lot of crowd control outside of her delayed root. And like she has pretty good team fighting, but they nerfed her shield a lot. I think in the middle of last season. And that's why you don't see her a lot anymore. What's up, Dean Jackman? I need a haircut. That's where he is. Yeah, so I think that's the thought process behind Shin, is he's very aggressive early, but also provides some degree of safety over other like hard engage supports. You know, other things that make him useful at the pro level is he's very good with Hex Flash, so he can, like, if you get control of a bush, you can Hex Flash out and taunt people. He's very tanky, so he can't really get poked out. They've nerfed a lot of the sorcery poke champions, and it's really popular right now in Challenger Elo for both the support and the AD carry to go Targons because of its interaction with Overheal. Firewall just did a video on that. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, he gets most of it. What Firewall didn't mention in his video, though, and I didn't realize this until I was watching Smoothie the other day. Is that Bandit also applies to Relic Shield now. And I didn't realize that. So all of them have Bandit. So if that means that if you attack, if the AD carry attacks anyone on the enemy team, they get 3 gold. So adding that up over time, especially with challengers where they're constantly poking each other, just hitting each other, that's a lot of gold over time. And so the fact that Relic Shield has Bandit on it, it heals you, it gives you a shield. If you upgrade it to Targon's, a really nice shield, and some other stuff, means that double Targons is really, really good. And that's probably the meta we're going to see unless they nerf it at the pro scene. And so that means that you get a lot of healing. But yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that. Okay, let me let me make a Karma guide, or a Karma VOD here too. Hello buddy, welcome back. They were playing the game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. We're doing a little Karma action here. Patch 7.24b. Had a lot of people asking for Karma lately, so I'm trying to give you some Karma footage here. The Karma's pretty good early game. Her scaling late game is a little suspicious. She doesn't scale as hard as a Lulu or a Janna or a Soraka, but she has a stronger early game. So we got to try to make some use of this poke. They're doing a pretty good job of staying out of poke range. Okay, we got her with part of that one, so that was good. We're trying out Karma. Good early game aggression. Usually you want to coordinate that with your AD carry if you can. Just she has a really nice all-in level 2 because you're going to get that root unless they flash. But I am going to outscale Braum. And Twitch is going to outscale Ashe. So we do have that going for us. I mean, almost always enchanters are going to outscale peel tanks. It's because of the way that plus healing and shielding works. Oh god, should not have taken that tower shot. That's rough. I still have flash, but you know, it's not something not something you should strive for. Taking free tower shots early. So yeah, the ulti hat's still a nice combo. Although, you know, the loss to other sorcery things is kind of rough. But that also, you know, that also makes people less inclined to play things like Lulu or Sona because they've been nerfed. Specifically Sona. And Sona's very good in a Karma. So that does open up a little bit more space for Karma. He's out of mana, so we gotta be a little careful here. She went Comet Ashe, huh? Now she's out of mana too, pretty much. Just wanted to get some healing there, but probably not worth. I didn't proc the second one. They're just doing a really good job standing behind these minions, and we're not getting them pushed in a tower. Oh man, it's lagging a little bit here. Okay, now it's going back down. Yeah. Huh. We want 3 points in Q and lane for sure. It's debatable. Some people just fully max the Q because the shield got nerfed so much, but I kind of like maxing the Q for the mid game for team fights. So I'll probably start going Q or E. I was hoping to clip her with the edge of it. Okay, I got her flash. Okay. So that flash W made her flash. If she didn't flash, she was going to die anyway, so she's kind of in a tough spot there. Fizz going on. Wow. 5-0. That's interesting. I didn't realize he killed him that many times. I keep hearing your ally has killed somebody. Enemy has been slain. I didn't realize it was that bad, though. Okay, so we still want to go Ardent. Old school Ardent. Have that, and I guess just a couple of these. That's another thing, you know, Ardent's been nerfed. That's kind of a core item on her. Just like she's been nerfed directly, core items have been nerfed, and a lot of the runes that she was using have been nerfed. So it's not amazing for Karma right now, but you can still win. You know, she does have really good early game aggression, and she has good team fighting, like area of effect shields, and she's really good at engage comps. So if you have someone that really likes speed to go in, she can give your whole team that speed to go in, which is nice. So she's like great with like a Hecarim or maybe a Rengar that just wants to get in there. You know, your mantra at E is pretty good. And then, of course, ulti hat's very good. You get an extra 15% pretty much from the get-go with your ult, which is nice, obviously. So I don't know where Braum is. It's got Glacial Augment, which is... I'm gonna try to freeze this here. I need to run. Interesting idea, interesting idea. But Braum's really good against Twitch because he can just put up his shield and, you know. Poison gonna get him? Ah! Nope. Got him, baby. Warwick could be creeping. We gotta be a little careful. Wait, we haven't seen this guy yet. No one has seen him. Is he just like DC'd or what? He's on the map because this is going on. How has nobody seen him? What? I mean, he's got to be DC'd, right? I mean, like literally, we have not. No one has seen him in any lane for 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, it's you. How'd you get up here?
I flew like a I took a melatonin at 9.
But don't admit that on camera.
And 15 minutes later, I was like, oh. So I went to bed. I'll lay down and
How late? What do you mean, how late?
How late are you awake? I don't know, when are you coming to bed?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll probably end the stream. I mean, I'll go as late as your parents will let me go. It's this viewers night, so we're trying to play with people that donate.
Viewers, I said hi.
You just told them.
Hi, viewers.
This mic picks up everything.
Hi, viewers.
Sandra says hi.
I'm all hopped up on melatonin.
She's all hopped up on melatonin, whatever that is.
It makes you really sleepy.
I say.
I turned on the exhaust fan because we don't have white noise fan anymore. I don't have a phone charger up there, so I can't turn on my phone fan. Shut down. So I'll just have to see how it goes. You might need to bring some more pillows in because I took them all.
Okay. I might go downstairs and chill for a little bit if I'm not tired.
The home nurse is coming tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Okay? Right, bed?
Got it. Wait, why so early?
Because that's what she said.
That's messed up.
It's fine. I'm not going anywhere.
Wait, who's taking Rory since we don't have the car? Is your mom taking Rory to daycare or something? I mean,
the van.
oh, I do have my car. I can take the Mazda.
There are 2 cars here with spaces. So you could take their car or they probably like to use the spaces. You don't have to worry about it. Shannon is flexible. but hometown healthcare nurse will be here at 9.
Okay.
And I didn't take a shower today, so you gotta help me do that tomorrow.
An enemy has been slain.
Do they know I'm recovering from surgery?
Maybe.
Okay. There's our sickly kitty.
That's right.
Her vet, you have to take her to the vet. I sent you an appointment. I think it's Thursday.
Okay.
Okay, and your dentist appointment is the 17th. 2 weeks to floss.
17th, what?
Dr. Dine at dentist on the 17th. So you have 2 weeks to floss.
Is he mad or what? Is he raging on the phone?
He was pissed. He was like, is that Josh's wife? Right. He's too scared to call himself. He hasn't been flossing, has he?
I feel bad, man. Dude, he's gonna tell me that we're gonna have to do the gum thing again.
He's gonna tell you he's gonna need to pull out all your teeth and be sheltered.
Basically,
Well, honey,
I'm gonna be dentured up.
really, it's within your control. Hey, we got that really nice toothbrush for Christmas. You could even get it out tonight and use it.
I just switched with Clorox, man.
No. No, but you really need a nice toothbrush. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. Night. Alright, so can't make that a VOD anymore. Well, first of all, I can't make it a VOD because Warwick's just not here. There's no way this guy's in this game. He's just like been AFK since the beginning. So, we did get some karma in laning action. I mean, that's really the most important thing. We made a couple of good moves. I mean... Wait, 5 votes? Warwick was there? How does that work? Is he just like AFK? He came back and voted or something? How does that work? All right. What else we got going on here? Oh, Pearson wants in. Let's see if we can get Pearson in on this one. I don't have a full crew here. Roach greater than Maple.
Cat's not in here, right?
She was in here, but I don't know where she went now.
Okay.
Wait. Got an E in there. Wait, what? Am I just blind? Oh, Pearson. Okay, there we go. And we've got Phi X. We need to try to get Phi in here if we can. Well, Phi just popped in. Let's see if we can get him in the next one. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we don't have any of my managers here tonight. We don't have Mr. Magpie. We don't have Mr. Magpie. We don't have... I haven't seen Gavin in a while. Or Rune hasn't been on here in a while either. Okay, anti-bondage. Okay, thanks for reminding me. I wouldn't have remembered that. Okay. Alright, good. Let me get some... I thought I turned the lock off. What? My phone's trolling me. So I'm probably going to have time for maybe 2 or 3 more games. Like I said, at the end of this week, I should be able to go back to kind of a more normalized schedule, and I'll go back to the 5-hour streams. This isn't a permanent thing. This is just like my wife's recovering from stuff. I've got the in-laws here helping out, so I can't stay up as late at night. Now, her sister's going to be in town the week after that to help out, but I think we can maybe get them to move the... Like, her husband helped me move this bed over there into the other room, and then I'm going to permanently make this room, like, not a guest room. I need to do that, because it just makes sense. But I have to have this room, because this is where the only place where the hardline internet is in this room. Everything else is wireless, and, you know, obviously I'm not going to play wireless if I can help it, so... Who are people wanting to see? I mean, Lux. I don't know. Huh. People want to see Alistar. I know Alistar is pretty hot right now. Joseph Thresh. Oh, he died. I do like Thresh. I'll do Alistar. I know Ali's hot right now and people want to see him a lot, so I'll try to get some more Alistar footage here.
Nothing can hold me back.
Yeah, I think just Aftershock, Demolish, second one, is all that same stuff there. I mean, Demolish is debatable. Like, Font of Life is also pretty decent. But I think Demolish is just better. Hope you get some tower hits. Alright, let's see here. Hey, thanks, Jenny. I appreciate it. Nah, I'm sorry, Fi. Yeah, it's been tough. It's a tough preseason. Brendan says, hey man, I was just wondering, what do you think is more important choice in Champ Select? Support counters, ADC counters? Strong duo off the bat. So in Champ Select, I think, first of all, you need to, like, if you're first or second pick and you have no information about the enemy team, you should be picking the same pick almost every time. And the reason is, you know the same amount of information, which is virtually nothing, so why would your pick change unless it's just on a whim? So if you're first or second pick, you need to try to pick something that is going to be good. Aha. Oh, he took Ignite also. That's interesting. You need to pick something that's good in almost any matchup. So that's number one, is if you're first or second pick. And right now, you know, if you can play either Alistar, Thresh, Rakan, or like Janna, those would probably be the best, I think, like first or second pick. Like Leona's still pretty good. Like there are counters. People will pick, you know, most likely Morgana if they want to try to counter you. I think the cat might be wanting in. But, you know, as you go further down the list, then you can start thinking about... Eddie, what are you doing? As you go further down the list in terms of pick order, then you can start thinking about counter picks and like specific niche picks. But I would pick like safety and flexibility first, just like being good into a bunch of different comps as your first or second pick. And then you can start the further down the list you are, then you can start thinking about champions that are good into very specific matchups. So like if your fifth pick, then you can bust out the Tahm Kench to counter their Leona, or then you can bust out the, you know, the Zyra because your entire team, you know, has no magic damage or something like that. So you can pick specifically to try to counter or to complement your ADC, or you can pick to try to counter their bot lane, but be sure to keep the big picture in mind as well, which is, you know, you need to be able to win with your team's win condition. So sometimes, you know, and like a classic of this is like, well, maybe they have Leona plus Twitch, right? And then you're in this tough predicament where if you pick Tahm Kench to counter the Leona, then you're not going to have really good engage to get on the Twitch. And so, you know, countering the lane, the Leona in this instance may not be the best pick because you're going to need something to try to deal with that Twitch. So you might be better off picking something like an Alistar or a Rakan or just something that can get on the Twitch, because the Twitch is the higher priority. Winning against Twitch in the late game is a higher priority, I think, than trying to specifically hard counter the Leona in lane. Now, I would just pay attention to what your team overall needs more than specific lane. I mean, I don't know. There's not really a simple answer to that, but I would say in general just put like relatively safe champions that are flexible if you're an early pick, and then later on you can kind of make the call and just pick whatever you think is going to help your team win the most games. I'll try to get maybe a Shin game into. I know people want to see Shin also. Let me go ahead and VOD this one. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another game. League of Legends doing a little Alistar action. January 2nd, patch 7.24b. Going with Aftershock, Demolish, Conditioning, Second Wind, Genius Hunter, and Zombie Ward. Okay, we might be able to... I could have actually bumped the Orianna back into my team, which is probably what I should have done there. She was so far out of position, I actually got behind her. So I could have bumped her back and probably made her flash. I just comboed her, just... I don't know. I was talking and not thinking. Yeah, she was so far out of position that I could have bumped her back into us. Now we are going to get some incremental heals here. Off of Alley. Which makes him pretty nice in general because it kind of gives him a little bit more poke resistance. Oh no! No! That's alright. Whatever. I'm gonna go back. Well, I guess I'll do one more. This feels really greedy. Nah, that's bad. I gotta back. Because he's gonna be here with an item. Like, he's gonna come back with, like, a blade or something. So let's run it that way. Kind of an awkward buy, but... he just got boots, I suppose. But even getting that extra Targons, I should have backed immediately once the tower's in there, because we're not going to be able to get anything extra. And I could have been back there 10 seconds faster, so that was definitely a waste. Which is a pretty big deal, especially early on. No way. She got the freaking... Wait. How'd she heal? She doesn't have, She doesn't have Triumph. Did she level up? She leveled up off the kill. That's what happened. I can't hold it. Well, that's unfortunate. I could have had that. Okay, we got that payback kill. We got that payback. You notice how I stepped back a little bit? That's just to make sure I'd get a better combo, because sometimes if you're too close, it makes it a lot harder to land your combos. I mean, Iron's a fine pick in a Fi. I mean, I don't think it's that awful. Yeah. I mean, yeah, something like a Rammus would have probably been better, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. See, kind of the problem with Ori support here. Like, I get asked about Ori support sometimes. You know, yeah, Malphite does counter him, but... I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Malphite in the jungle. But Ori just doesn't do enough damage early. Like, that's really kind of the issue with Orianna is... She does a lot of damage later, but you need items for it. Like, early on, she just doesn't have enough power. She did get a kill. But... Second Zeal item on Vayne. I mean, I'm not a Vayne expert. I see, most people get rapid fire cannon, is what I see. But it's such a great combo with static shiv. But you know, PD is pretty good too. We're not. She's level 6. Yeah, we needed to not go in there because Ori was 6. Man, we're losing a lot of gold. Getting smoked. Like, I could have maybe gone in and killed her, but she's 6. Like, I was hoping that we'd be able to back out. No! God bless. They're just outside of range. Oh, that feels bad. I tried to flash in. It's been too long since I played Alley. It's like just a pixel outside of range. Yeah, that was gross. Just pretend that didn't happen. Can we just pretend that didn't happen? We can just, let's just do that. Everything else has been pretty good so far. That was just definitely a fail and a half. We gotta be a little careful with Shaco rolling up here. I really don't even want to go try to ward, like, clear out that ward in the tri-bush. So I'm afraid Shaco's gonna be around. Yeah, let's back it up. Yeah. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen. All right, let's go for probably go face next, but get a couple of these here. We want to get like Moby Boots, Face the Mountain, Knight's Vow. It's kind of our sort of early to mid game. What we want here. Moby's early are really good, but I kind of wanted a bit more tankiness there. Like I just kind of want a Ruby Crystal. So they're starting to get a little bit of damage. Huh. No, I haven't heard that. Is this some kind of pun coming up here? Man, that's that's getting brutal. Top lane. Mid lane's recovering pretty well though. Had a bit of a rough start. I mean, he's got double CS on him. Like, see if I can bait this guy to come over here again. Zaya's not really in a position. I should probably just leave that alone. I'm gonna get myself killed doing that. The one that had a crack in it. Nice. I don't know if we could beat them or not right now. Yeah, they have a bit too much damage. They're up like a lot of CS. Whoa. Did I? Holy crap. Wow. I mean, I know he's big. I just didn't think he was that big. Alright. Yeah, he's got a full Hydra. I guess we should have left that alone. Like, I knew he had a lot of kills. I just didn't think he had, like... I didn't think he was in the one-shot zone yet. He is definitely in the one-shot zone, though. Alright. Okay, well, we're gonna get top, so I guess that's kind of the good news. Singe gets some more farm. He gets a little breathing room. So, I guess we've got that going for us. They haven't done Dragon just yet. That's fake. Try to keep him off Dragon here. Okay. Jeez. Okay, yeah, Shaco's pretty big too. Okay, so we need to try to play around Lucian. He's the strongest person, so we want to give him vision and try to roam. Hook him up. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Alright, so we'll just give him a lot of vision. Okay, yeah, they're going to try to collapse. That's fine. Shaco's a much higher level than yeah, we can't do anything where he could come in and steal it. Oh, I don't have mana! No! Oh, that was a perfect, like, triple knockup. I just didn't have mana for it. I need some... Oh, God. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. Alright. He got me on that one. Shaco wins this round. I need mana. But there's no items I can get that give me mana. I guess I just gotta get... Gotta get face. Like, I want to get, like, a Zeke's or something, but... I mean, Zeke's wouldn't be that bad on Roach. Maybe I could get Zeke's.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Itemization options a little more limited on Alistar than someone like Rakan. Like, Rakan right now... You know, I could go Redemption and have a bit more mana. I could also, you know, I could in theory go Zeke's if I wanted to. Could also go Mikhail's to kind of cancel out the Vhagar stun. But I don't have those options on Alistar. I mean, you can go Mikhail's, but it's just not going to be as good. We can't do anything without Lucian, so we have to wait on Lucian. Just kind of farming here until Lucian shows up. I guess it's rapid fire. I'm honestly not that sure on Zaya. I thought maybe IE, but maybe that's third. Some kind of Zeal item and then an IE, probably. He might turn around and kill me, so I'm just going to get out of there. I didn't see him use his ult. He may have used it, but... I don't have a lot of mana here. Oh god, probably dead. Potentially dead. No. I should have at least put a ward in the bush before I died, I guess. Yeah, I went along with the sin. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't have enough mana to combo her. I'm just gonna go Val here. Like, Face is a good early upgrade because you get 4 stacks on this, which ultimately gives you more gold. It's the only gold item where upgrading to the tier 3 actually gives you extra gold, in theory. Like, you can only get 3 charge stacks on Frost Queens, and then the coins don't change from tier 2 to tier 3. So, but Face actually does give you more gold, in theory, because you can have up to 4 charges, so... So that's why it's kind of worth it to upgrade it early. The stats are also not bad on it. They're pretty decent. Someone could come running out of that brush right there. Oh, Renekton's top. I don't know. We don't have Lucian, though. We need Lucian. We can't really fight without Lucian. He has all the money. Someone's got to go up there and fight Renekton eventually. No one can really match him right now, though. We might lose that top. I can't really go up there. We're going to lose middle. Damn, I really, really need mana. I'm gonna have to get a mana item next. Like, I have to have mana. I'm gonna have to get Zeke's next, I think. And it's like, I'm always out of mana in these fights. Zeke's or like a Frozen Fist or something, you know? So slow. I have the Equinox is okay, but almost every Alistar is going to go Ruby, Face, Locket, Knights. Because Ruby interacts very well with all 3 of those. Those are all activatables. Speaking of which, I'm just going to go ahead and get it, and then I'll get a... I really need a Locket right now. Locket's so good. You have like 3 health items, and then Locket. She's gonna. The shields are gonna be massive. Yeah, I mean, Iceborne Gauntlet wouldn't be awful here. It'd give me the extra 20% CDR that I need. It gives extra damage. Gives extra mana. Slow's good. I mean, maybe I should be going Iceborne, especially if I want to go Locket, because Locket doesn't have any CDR on it. So maybe Locket is, or Iceborne is the secret sauce. I don't know where he is. He's like right here. Okay. Oh gosh. Nah, he's gone. See if someone will come and try to stop me from doing this. I don't think I could have saved him. It's possible, but I'm thinking no. I'm actually gonna go grab that blue. Well, no, Ivern has to get it. Ivern has to get it. I kind of need Banner this game too, because we don't have any side lane pressure to match for Nectin. Yeah, we're still down levels to Shaco. I really don't want to try to do Baron or anything. I think we can just maybe try to end it. Yeah, it's 4 dead. That's what I'm saying. You gotta like play around. Like, you know, so I put the Vow on the Lucian and just try to do everything I could to peel the Lucian. Because he's the person that has all the money. Lucian domination. Yeah, Ivern going around with candy in his white van. I like it. Alright, he does kind of feel like that, but I like it. I think of it more of as a Thoreau kind of character rather than a pedophile kind of character, but, you know, whatever works, I guess. Not that I'm condoning, you know, pedophilia, but, you know, however you want to interpret the aesthetic of Ivern, sure. Alright, let's see if we can get, who else? Tilt. Let's see if we can get Tilt in there for another game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we gotta have one person step down, and then we can grab Tilt in here. Who is Tilt? I'm trying to remember who Tilt is. Is this it might be Focus Ezreal. I can't remember. Ivern as a stoner. Yeah, kind of hippie-ish. Yeah, it worked out. Oh, that's it for the Alistar video. I guess I'll probably post it up, even though I know I'm going to get comments about that fail flash combo. You know, I just want to put some Alistar footage out there. I think everything else is pretty solid, other than that very obvious, like, bronze-esque miscalculation there. Otherwise, it's pretty good, so I'll probably post it up and just take the heat just to give some footage. I do want to give some more footage of different champions on the channel like I used to do. A little bit more, so. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Let's see. Oh, fun. All right. Invite. All right. Oh, wait, he's not level 10? Well, I thought you did all right. I mean, you never play AD carry. Oh, okay. I was trying to invite Fun. There we go. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Tilt. Who else? Okay, I guess Roach is calling it an evening. Going out on top. That's a good game to go out on. Who else? Did BM want to play? Oh, Pearson's sitting out. Oh, we have another. Okay, good. So, yeah, I mean, people are showing up still. It's just, I know the time and just like the holidays and stuff just have people sort of discombobulated. Okay, well, we might just roll with 4. I think Pearson's showing this game. Dylan is raiding, it seems, most likely, as is Kleenex. Okay, whatever. We'll roll with 4. Yeah. I could try like a mid TF game. Well, I said I was gonna do a Shen game. I know people want to see Shen. I was gonna do Shen one of those games. I forgot which game. Oh, and then we had a Braum. That's what it was, and then I switched over to Karma. But we got to get going because I may only have time for like 1, maybe 2 more, because they're gonna want to go to bed here soon. So. Okay, let me just check my screen real quick, make sure, see if we have any new members tonight. We haven't had a ton on members night. Okay, cool. Members tonight. I need to push that more also. I just haven't really been like advertising it that much. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of Colleen. I was gonna ban Leona. They banned it last night. Okay, black screen's coming off. I was just looking really quick at my email. I'm gonna have the second monitor. I know I sound like a broken record. I've been saying that for like 6 months or something, but I'll have the second monitor up next week for sure. I'm gonna do a lot of restructuring now that, you know, school's out, holiday season's dying down, you know, wife is at home recuperating. You know, now I should have some more time to do more channel channel upgrade type of stuff. We'll get the second monitor rolling. We'll roll out a new sort of price structure thing. We'll try to get the emote thing going on. Figure all those ins and outs, and then I'll see if I can get an overlay. I know Rune made an overlay for me like months ago that I'll try to incorporate, and then just some more updated channel artwork, a new like introduction for the channel. That's like really dated, and just other stuff like that. Some nice sort of upgrade stuff. No, it's not Rennie. It's viewers night. So we're just playing some stuff we don't usually get to play on stream that often. Lux. I don't know about Lux. I'm trying to cover stuff that's like actually like super viable and fun. What role have I been, or what role do I need? Hey, awesome. Thanks, Mr. Mayweathers. Appreciate it. Well, if Talit's going to take Ignite, which I know he likes to take Ignite, I guess I can just take Heal. One of us needs Heal. Go with a Haunting Ward here. I don't think I have any skins for Shin. No. Okay, and we're just running Aftershock, Demolish, Conditioning, Second Wind, Zombie Ward, and Ingenious Hunter. So there are a lot of like pretty viable supports right now. Like it's a pretty good meta for supports, I think. AP supports are kind of in a rough spot after the nerfs to sorcery, but it's pretty rare to have all three trees viable at the same time, which is what we had earlier on in the season. That doesn't last for very long, though. So right now, it's hard engage tanks are really good, and then I think that enchanters are pretty good too still, even though they nerfed the enchanter tree a bit. I mean, I think number one rune that's next to get nerfed is Aftershock, like 100%. I mean, I would be shocked if, you know, Aftershock didn't get nerfed for more than 3 patches tops. I think in the first 2 patches it's going to be nerfed. Like, and I think that how they should nerf it is they should make it your total 8 or your bonus. You should get scaling based on your bonus AD or your bonus armor and magic resist rather than total. They could tone down the damage a bit, but I think the cooldown would be a good way to do it. So I would make it based on a percentage of your bonus. Armor and magic resist, not your total. Maybe dial back those numbers a little bit, and then make the cooldown like 30 seconds instead of 20 seconds. Or, I mean, they could go ahead and make it all the way to 40. You could make it 40, scaling down to 20, something like that. And I think they need to buff Guardian a little bit. So make Guardian, just make both of them 30 seconds instead of 20. That would be what I would nerf. I think nerfing some of the early stuff on Aftershock, like just make it scale over time. It's too powerful, especially early on in the game.
30 seconds until minions.
And then buff Guardian a little bit. What else is problematic? Comet's fine with all the other sorcery nerfs. Press the attack is still a little bit on the oppressive side. I think they should nerf the damage on that a little bit.
Our wills align.
Like, it should be... I think a good place to start with that is the 12% extra damage should be from you only, not from everybody. I think that would be a good place to start. And then maybe knock that down to 8%. Nice, good job, Doug. I think you can do it. I'm a believer. It depends on which champion. I think Guardian's actually pretty good on healer tanks. So like Tarek, Rakan. It's not great on a lot of people. It's alright on some people. But Guardian's not as bad as people think. It's pretty decent. Shin does have really high base move speed too. I can tell. He's got like 340. Sadie, she keeps putting her wet nose on my hand. Usually I don't let her sit on me while I'm playing because she gets annoyed that I talk so much. She thinks I'm like... Because she likes laying on me when I'm just chilling, but she doesn't like it when I talk too much. I really don't want to try to go into him because he could flay me back under tower or something. So we're going to have to relax. I need to try to force something as Shin. I might actually try to go for a banner early on Shin, and the reason is he can split push so well, I could actually split with the banner in a side lane and just use my ult. If he steps up in front of my minions again like that, where we can fight him in the minions, then I might do it. But we gotta be careful. Okay, Zen's up there. They have too many minions though, like we can't fight them in all these minions. We gotta wait. Minions do a lot of damage, especially early game. In general, if they have more minions than you, especially more than like 1 or 2, you really don't want to fight them. So we're gonna have to wait until this wave bounces. It's just way too many minions. That's probably a death. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he just was AFK or something there. I'm gonna have to... Oh, crap, I forgot the thing doesn't work unless it comes towards me. I press W, I'm like, where's the shield? You can tell how often I play Shin. But I needed to bring it to me and then shield. Okay, so you want to max your taunt. Oh, I see. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Did I not start the VOD for this? I don't remember if I did or not. Let me see if I'm VODing this or not. No, I forgot. Hey everybody, welcome back to We're Playing the Game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. I forgot to start the VOD, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways. We'll keep going because I know people want Shin support, so sorry if we're starting in the middle. If that's not your thing, you know, watch something else. But I do want to give people some Shin coverage, and I just forgot to start it. We're doing a stream right now. All that happened, basically, we're just farming it out against Ash and Thresh here, and then Twitch's screen got minimized at like one of the worst times possible. He got killed. They both tried to dive me under tower when I had heal up. I'm taking heal because Twitch took Ignite. He just likes to do that. And so I heal baited him under tower. Ivern came in, helped me clean up one of them, and the other one got away. So that's pretty much all that happened. But I think there'll still be lots of other good stuff here going on in the game. So I think it'll be worth showing. We'll see. I'm going to record it, though, and just see what we get. Now, Shin has been really hot as of this patch, 7.24b. The reason for that's Aftershock's really good. I was just talking in the stream about how I think that'll be the first thing to get nerfed. One of the first major things to get nerfed in the preseason. I suspect they'll nerf it early game. They'll make it scaling or something like that. But yeah, so Shin's very popular because of that. He's very good early on with his aggression. He's also fairly safe. That's fine. He's also fairly safe, so he can like shadow dash away as well. So that makes him a little different from Ali or Leona. He's a bit safer than both of them. And people like him with Hex Flash because you can Hex Flash in and taunt. It's kind of all the rage in like Challenger Elo. She's probably about to pop 6 soon, so we gotta be careful. Because I'm about to hit 6, and so it's likely she will too, because it's pushing into us also. So if she hits 6 and they ult us, obviously that's gonna be really bad. Oh, she canceled her auto. Oh, Teemo got him, baby. Okay, nice. Nice. I just popped 6 off of that. I'm pretty sure I saved him. I think he would have burned out and died to minions if I didn't do that, so it was really close. That was a great TP by the Teemo. And that is why you take Teemo, or that's why you take TP over Ignite. Okay, so they're going to lose some to towers. So that basically equalized us there. We got to catch up. Okay, so we just want to go standard kind of tank items. Like I said, I'm actually heavily considering going banner. That's very unorthodox. You're not going to see banner in a lot of places. But for Shin specifically, because I can split push later, they only have... I guess they have 2 split pushers. I don't know. With Garen and Nasus. Both would teleport. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like, the standard build with Shin is... Oh, they got Infernal off of that. Ew. That's rough. I guess we shouldn't have... I mean, we kind of had to back there. I should have called down Ivern to help watch that, though. That's a pretty big loss. But, you know, the standard is you just go Ruby, Face, Locket. Okay, Ivern's around. Okay. Alright, we got his flash. It's fine. You know, you just go standard items. Banner does help with macro control, but... Okay. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. It's pushing into us. That's fine. Twitch can catch it. No, dude. He's going to kill you. He's going to kill you. Okay. We've got ult coming up soon. I guess we'll go without banner. I'll just go for more protection for the Twitch. Okay, let me go ahead and... Oh, she has Ignite also. That's funny. I'm pretty sure he used everything. We'll just ping it. Even if that's inaccurate, whatever. Close enough. I mean, Shin's okay. I just did a coaching video on Shin. If you want to hear me talk more about Shin on the channel. I think he's pretty good. It's pretty legit. He's less damage than Leona. If Leona gets nerfed again, he's definitely going to... I mean, that's part of why he's even better now, because Leona's been nerfed, and so he's a premier kind of early game damage. He has more damage than Ali. He's pretty legit. He does offer you a support split push option, which is interesting. I mean, you're not going to be able to match, like, real split pushers, like a top lane Fiora or something like that, but, you know... That is an option you can do. So you can run 1-3-1 strategies pretty easily with him, which would have some nice pro play applications, but... Because you can always ult back to your team fight. I don't know if we can beat them. What do we... Maybe. Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, he's just totally not respecting. You always want to, with Shin also... Whenever you press your Q, you want to make sure that your blade passes over them when it comes to you. And that gives you a ton of extra damage. So you always want to position yourself to where the enemy is between your blade and you. And it does a lot of extra damage. Zen's dead. We have a huge wave here. I think we can get this. never mind. We're not gonna get it, but we did get a lot of damage on it. Let's just roll out. Shin does feel pretty good, though. Not gonna lie, he does feel pretty good. I mean, so one problem that you saw in the Alistar game beforehand, if you're watching the stream, is I was constantly running out of mana. You know, after a couple of combos, you're out of mana, and there's just not good mana items right now that you want. Shin doesn't have that problem, so that is a huge boon to Shin over someone like Ali, is he can just keep going, you know, because he runs off energy, not off of mana, so, you know, you're not going to have those same kind of mana problems with him, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I missed that taunt. It's not good. It's a pretty slender hitbox on the taunt, but, you know, I should have hit it. Ashe was looking right at me, though. I probably should have hit her with the slow first off my Q, like pulled the Q to me, got the slow on her, and then went for the taunt. Kind of greedy just to straight up go for the taunt. Now, they could be right here, so I gotta be careful. Okay, Zen's over there, actually. I mean, we can maybe get in here. I didn't see if Ashe has her arrow or not. She probably does. Is she just sitting in that, though? Zen could rotate down. We gotta... He's gonna want this dragon, I think. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't think we want that. We don't want that. Zen's gonna tear us up. Oh my god! Oh Jesus. Yeah, we're all dead. Yeah, that's when you really want to heal as an AD carry, because I couldn't get there fast enough to heal him. Yeah, they're all down here. I don't think there's a lot we can... We're not going to be able to beat him. We're not going to be able to beat him. They're just going to get it. And if they hit him with anything, he's probably dead. Twitch is coming, which is why I'm kind of... There we go. Is he dead? Yeah, Zen's dead. God, she keeps dodging that. Definitely need to practice those taunts, but... Dude, this guy... We don't have any TPs left. He might get that tier 2. What? He does have a lot of AD. It's gonna be rough. What, is he tabbed again? I think we probably gotta run. That's fine. Well, no, I'm afraid of Zen or Ashe or just somebody creeping on us. I gotta... Yeah, there's Zen. If I would have tried to dive him, I think Zen probably would have killed us. Yeah, I'm gonna go Val here. Okay. We're giving up towers while we're A-ramming middle. It's not good. The side lanes. Kind of waiting to see who I want to put the Knight's Vow on. I mean, I guess we're going to get this mid tower since they got bottom, probably. We'll go ahead and just put it on Twitch. Oh, hey. Okay, Teemo got the tier 2. I wish Twitch would come over here and grab this CS, but that's fine. We'll give it to Ivern. I'm not sure who it's better on, Ivern or me, honestly. Okay, I might... I do have ult. I need to be pushing side lane. I need to get, like, probably banner. I don't know. Locket's so good, though. But I feel like I really need this banner lane pressure. Because we're just not managing these side lanes very well. And I can always get back to the fight with my ult if I push with the banner. I don't have a ton of area of effect stuff either, so it's not like... I mean, Locket's still good, but it's not like as necessary as it would be against something like a Ziggs or... You know, some big area of effect type of champion. Alternatively, I could just go Titanic. And that would give me split 2 and a little bit more damage. Nice. Nah, I need CDR though. Titanic's getting a little crazy. Too expensive, but I think that banner might not be awful. Yeah, I probably should have just, like, healed and flashed at it. I thought maybe she'd come back in and do some stuff, but I probably should have just run. Nasus just has too much lifesteal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this. Man, I really just need some global gold. Sucks, I need 70 gold, but I don't want to sit there and wait for it. I'll just catch these charges in and then... I'm doing this specifically, I don't need mana. I just feel like this game is just being determined a lot more by the side lanes than the team fights. Like, I feel like a team fight's fine. It's just... Okay, they've got that cleaned up. I'm just gonna go push the side lane, I think. At least I feel like they should have it cleaned up. Maybe. I mean, Nasus, never mind. Nasus is gonna kill them all. Oh, do we have another banner? Oh, Ivern went banner also. Oh no. Come back in and the stream has to be lagging again. Dang it. Sorry if the stream's lagging. I don't like what is going on. Now, I guess I don't need to be here for this. Yeah, they're pushing it. They're gonna get that tower probably. We need to. They've got it. We can't. Zen's gonna take it so quickly. I didn't realize that Ivern had banner also. Yeah, Nasus is very good at these Fiesta kind of things. Like, you have to kill him quickly. That's it. Like, if you don't kill Nasus quickly, then it's over. Or he's just going to lifesteal through everything. We've got to have somebody mark this Garen. We're going to get bottom with 2 banners working it. This is kind of where Teemo starts to fall off quite a bit late game. I feel like, I don't know, like the mushrooms are still pretty strong, but I do have ult still, so I'm just kind of watching. I think Nasus is going to kill them all, though. Well, that was a fail, but okay. I mean, I could ult onto Ivern, but it's not going to matter. They're going to kill him anyways, and they just kill me. Like, the only person who can kill Nasus is Twitch. Jesus, is the stream freaking out again in terms of the OBS? I feel like it is. It happened around this time last night, I think. I don't know what's up with, like, maybe it's the time of day or something? I don't know. Seems bad, though. Can't do anything about that. Well, he just overstayed middle. A lot of this because I didn't ult at Teemo top. I think if I ulted Teemo, we could have maybe turned it around if I ulted him and then just immediately Knight's Vowed. Whereas now Garen has a lot of armor. He's gotten really fed in the last little bit. Yeah, we just need to banner side lanes. I can't see the comments right now, so sorry for that because the stream reset. We got to get in here and try to fight this, I think. Wait, what? Where's Twitch? Oh, he was... Dang it, I didn't even see him. I should have ulted him, I guess. Middle, all that stuff. Maybe I do need to get a bit of damage, just because... Dang it, I got that tower while we were all chasing the kill. Just so we can kill Nasus more, I don't know. I think just more shields on Twitch. I legit did not even see where Twitch was. Like, we had the Nasus tied up. I guess maybe Zen got him. I'm not really sure what happened there. Alright, so we'll go face, and then we'll go lock it next. Yeah, he's got to rein it in.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, a banner got the bot wave. Yeah, I mean, he realizes it. That's fine.
Tread carefully.
Can we? I'm not sure if we can kill him. Maybe. If he hit that, maybe we could do it. Okay. Dude, we cannot kill... Oh my god, this screen lock, though. And, like, the reset on the stream is just OP. Damn it, they're just gonna kill Teemo. I got it. Yeah, they're gonna stop that at their tower, so they might as well use that pressure to go ahead and grab Dragon. I mean, Dragon's not, like, Air Dragon's not the craziest thing in the world, but it's something. It does help you rotate faster. I can use this gold to go get Locket, too, and prepare for Baron. Static Shiv Garen. I mean, it's a lot of damage, and we're having a hard time killing him, so... Okay, they're coming for me. It's good. I'm just trying to draw them away from Baron. Yeah, someone has to mark this. We can't all go kill Garen while they kill the base. Nasus is not there. He might be coming for me. Yeah, he is. Okay, whatever. I might be able to get out. Maybe not. I'm just gonna have to just run around. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it bought us a ton of time. Got us Baron. I mean, it would have been cool if I got away, but... Well, I mean, Nasus could have probably had this inhibitor, honestly. We had 3 people chasing this. They had a bunch of people chasing me. 1 person was dead. Like, he could have easily just run it up the middle and taken this inhibitor. Like, 1 Q would have killed this tower. Wow, I'm like sitting there trading hits with Xin Zhao and beating him late game. He has a lot of damage items too. That's pretty crazy. Okay. that's pretty tanky. He does have that max health damage too. So it feels like he does a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, we got 2 or 3 dead. God, I keep getting pulled back. F this Thresh, dude. I'm like trying to get over there to peel and I just can't. He did a good job of peeling me off of them. He was like peeling my peel. Didn't even have to ult in there. Okay, maybe Shin, maybe Shin's pretty beast. Maybe I need to be playing Shin a bit more. That's, I mean, it just feels like I'm just sitting there like hand-to-hand combat, killing Zen, Garen. Like 6 items. I don't even have any damage items. Is this that percentage max health? Is the stream even running right now? I guess it is, yeah. Yeah, you don't want Zeke's. It's just a waste. You don't need the mana. Banner for that side lane pressure is pretty good. I mean, really, that last item is Shin. You don't need, like, there's nothing special that you need there. Like, you know, you could get a Titanic Hydra, or you could get a, like a Warmogs or something maybe, but Banner's fine. I mean, as long as you end up getting Locket, Knight's Vow, Face of the Mountain, Ruby Sightstone, that's kind of the core. So, I mean, he does a lot of damage. I just did a coaching VOD on Shin. And Aftershock, especially early in the game or in these long fights, it just gives him so much extra tankiness. I'd have to research. Maybe I'll do a Shin support guide, because I would like to research and think about this a little bit more. But, I mean, I know that his Empowered does 6 damage, or 6% max health damage per hit, and this is on a 5-second cooldown before CDR. So you can just constantly, like, 18% max health, 18% max health, as long as you're triggering the bonuses on it. It's a lot of damage. And then this blocks pretty much all attacks for everybody in the zone, not just you, but also your AD carry or anyone else that you're standing next to. So if I peel next to the Twitch and then I use Spirit Refuge, it'll block a Nasus Q. It'll block like Zen Zhao attacks. It blocks everything. It dodges. So it gives them almost an invulnerability for 2 seconds. Not from magic, but from autos, which is really good. Obviously the Shadow Dash, the 1.5 taunt's really nice, especially if you actually hit it. That's good. It does quite a bit of damage. I mean, 12% of your bonus... It's bonus health, not max health. But, you know, you can easily get to, you know, 1,000 bonus health off my itemization. Or probably even more. And that's like a 270 damage. That's not bad. I didn't even use his shield that last fight. A lot of it is just... He gets this also a lot. So whenever you... after using any ability, he shields himself. If it affected at least one champion, so you or an ally, then its cooldown is lowered. So you get 14%. So you basically get a shield for, like, you know, at least 300 in game, if not more. And like every time you Q and hit a champion, or, you know, shadow taunt, hit a champion, then you're just gonna keep refreshing the shield. So it just makes it really, really difficult. And this doesn't have an internal cooldown on how often you can do this. So it's just every time, you know, like you can Q, get 4-second cooldown. You can Spirit Refuge, get 4-second cooldown. Now it goes to 7.5 seconds. So when you get up to, like, you know, level 16, you get a 6.5-second cooldown on this. Now cooldown reduction doesn't affect this. It just felt like I was virtually unkillable with just a lot of damage and like some decent utility with the peel off of Shadow Taunt and the Spirit Refuge. It was pretty decent. Like, I felt like I could duel the Zen Zhao, which is a really strong auto attack, you know, champion later in the game. I don't think he had any lifesteal, but yeah, it was pretty strong. So that's going to be it for the VOD. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. And I think that's going to be it for the stream. I think my in-laws are going to need to go to sleep. So I'm sorry, this is kind of a really light stream for viewer night. Usually on viewer night, I like to go at least 5, a lot of times 6 hours on viewers night, but I just can't do it. But yeah, I think they need to go to sleep soon. So next viewers night, like I said, I think I can work out something with my sister-in-law and her husband. to where I can do the night stream again. I'm hoping I can. They're pretty cool, flexible people. I might have to talk a little quieter like this, and I can just turn up the volume on the mic because they'll be sleeping in the next room. But I think I can do like a quiet stream or something. And they'll turn on a lot of noise and stuff like that, I think. So we'll see. But I think I should be able to get the night stream back by tomorrow, or by next week, not tomorrow, by next week. If everything kind of, you know, pans out the way that I want it to. And then we can do, you know, we can start at 9 and then go till 2 or 3 in the morning when people are used to it. So let's see if there's any final questions, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. We did get some really good footage. I mean, we got to play a bunch of different champions, and I got a bunch of really nice footage that I can put out on the channel, which is great, so people can see something other than Rakan. I might legit try to play Shin in solo queue. Like, that felt really good. I'll have to practice him in normals. I mean, maybe there's just something that... It's the damage. Like, the damage just scales so well, and that's something that I underestimated. I was just doing so much damage. So, I mean, that would be really nice because, like, Rakan doesn't do a lot of damage. So Shin kind of does scale in that respect. That he scales as the enemy scales. Because he's going to do more damage because his percentage max health is going to be more relevant as the game goes on. And with 40% CDR, I mean, this gets down to like every, you know, 2 seconds you can cast this. It's just permanently up. Okay, well, let me see if there's any final questions, then we'll roll out. That's right, Mr. Magpie. I think it's, like, I knew it was kind of good, but I was just like, why would you play this over Leona or Alistar? And I think the reason is, it's just so much more damage late game. I did finish your, Mr. Magpie, I did finish your coaching session too, so I'll have that posted up tomorrow. I just did it before the stream. I wasn't able to upload it, but... yeah, so I think his strength then, as a support, is he can run a side lane. You can use Banner. You may not even have to use Banner. You could go like Titanic Hydra or something, and that'd still be pretty good in the side lane. So you can run 1-3-1. Yeah, I'll stream the placements. Hey, thanks, Phyx. So that's kind of his niche, is he has less crowd control than Alistar or Leona, but he does more damage, and he's a bit safer, and he has a split push option. So I think that actually places him pretty high. Oh, thank you for all the awesome donations. I'm making it my New Year's resolution to get coaching videos done in 3 days. 3 days or less. Regardless of the volume, I'll get them done. So I know that, you know, in the back half of last semester with school and family and just everything going on, I was definitely a little bit late on it. Yeah, Chef, unfortunately it is. And the reason is I'm still sharing this space with the in-laws, and they need to go to sleep soon. I don't want to keep them up all night. But by next week, we should be back to our normal time. So, you know, I appreciate people being patient with me. We have had a really good turnout all week, even though it's been a lot earlier. I know there are a lot of people that like it, you know, East Coast people probably love it, you know, starting at like 7 p.m., but it's a lot harder for West Coast people probably, and it's a lot, I don't know if it's harder for, if it's harder for European people or not, but I'm going to go back to the normal times. I know that's what people want, and that's what I can consistently do, is like, you know, around 9 o'clock when school's in session. So, hey, what's up, Joao? Or Joao? Quite sure how to. So I'll do some more. Investigation with Shin, but yeah, it felt really good. Like, he's fast. He's so tanky. Like, even as a support, like, that was one of my main things. You know, I was thinking, well, he's not tanky enough to really like do what top Shin can do, but he kind of is because he gets so much scaling off of his bonus health. Yeah, I think Banner's particularly good. Do I recommend Bork as a 4th item on every hypercarry? It depends. If the enemy's not building a lot of armor, then yeah. When I told Talith to build the Bork, it was because none of them had armor. It looked like Garen and Zen were just going pure damage. But yeah, I think a lot of times I don't know, as a fourth item, like you can either go Last Whisper, a Last Whisper item, or Bork, or like a Quicksilver Sash type of item. So I don't know. On Twitch, Blade the Run King specifically is good on Twitch because he gets Hurricane, and so it applies to all of the Hurricane bolts. Because Poison also applies to all of his Hurricane bolts. So I think it's kind of a champion-specific thing. I don't recommend it on everybody. Obviously, Blade's good on Callista. It's good on anyone that's going to get Hurricane, pretty much. So if the champion gets Hurricane, Blade the Run King at some point is probably a good idea. But on many other champions, I wouldn't mess with it. I just get your lifesteal off your items, and then just get bigger damage items most of the time. Yeah, my bad. I know it was kind of going crazy in there. It's not the internet. If I wasn't lagging during the game at all, it's the OBS, and I'm not really sure. I'll research that some tomorrow. I was kind of hoping it'd go away. It actually was behaving really well for most of the stream tonight. So it was just kind of at the end there, and I'm not sure like what's up with that. Yeah, no, Shin's very good. I didn't invent Shin. I did not invent Shin. I mean, I didn't see Shin coming, but a lot of pro people have been playing him lately. A lot of people have been playing Shin as a support lately. So I can't take credit for that. You see, you know, a lot of people have been on the Shin train. You see, he's not even played really in the top lane anymore. Like, everybody's playing him as support with Ignite. Like, everybody. Look at this. There's not a single top Shin game on this site in the last, you know, 20, however many hours. Like, no one even plays in top lane anymore. It's all support. So, it's all the craze among really high elo people. Because of Aftershock. Look, every single person uses Aftershock. Now, not a lot of people use zombie wards like I do. But, a lot of them do it. We're almost done. Yeah, you can sneak in here if you want. I am filming, though. They come to watch Sadie. But yeah, everybody's running that. So I don't know who started it, but I had seen it around. I'm not really scared of him when I play against him, honestly. Like maybe people just aren't playing it right. But he is kind of sneaky because you have to position your Q a lot to get a lot out of it. And I'm going to talk about that in the coaching session that's going to be, or I have talked about that in the coaching session that will be released tomorrow, is you have to make sure that your Spirit Blade passes through somebody whenever you Q so you get max benefit out of it. If you're constantly not having that happen, if you're not positioning correctly to have your Spirit Blade pass through people, then he's not going to be that scary. And you have to itemize correctly, and you just kind of have to be in the right place at the right time. But I think that I definitely feel like he's pretty strong after that game. So, and then pretty much everybody does the build that I said. You have Face the Mountain, Ruby Sightstone, Locket, Knight's Vow. It's always those 4 items. And then the boots kind of are variable. Like, you can go Ionians. One of the big problems if you go for Ruby Sightstone plus Locket is that you're only going to have 20% CDR, which sucks because he has long cooldowns, but they're very high impact cooldowns like his taunt. So getting the Ionians gives you a shorter cooldown, but of course it makes you a lot less tanky. So Ninja Tabi I still think is the default of choice. People ask, well, why don't you go Eye of the Equinox? The problem with Eye of the Equinox is there just aren't a lot of good tank items right now. Like you have Locket and Knight's Vow. It's basically it. Like you can go Zeke. Zeke's is not good because cooldown reduction is a wasted stat on Shen, and it's just not that great. Iceborne Gauntlet's not that good on him. Like, you can go things like Randuin's, I guess, but it's not really that stellar on a support. It just costs too much gold. So that's why a lot of people go Ruby, because that gives you more items to fill out all your slots. You can go Ruby plus Face of the Mountain, and then Locket, and whichever one I didn't mention. Face of the Mountain, Locket, Ruby Sightstone, Knight's Vow. So you get 4 items out of that. 4 pretty good support tank items instead of just 3. If you go Eye of the Equinox, then you're only going to have 3 good tank items. You're going to have to get a couple of weird items in between. And this build's especially good if you go for the Ingenious Hunter, which I do as well, because you're pairing Ingenious Hunter with Ruby, which is already a great combo. It gives you excellent vision control. And then you have 3 activatables. You have Knight's Vow, Face of the Mount, and Locket. So it's just perfect. It's just really good itemization if you do that. And then there's just kind of that odd, 6th item that eventually you'll get. I got Banner that game because it just kind of fit what was going on. But, you can go Randuin's last item. Most people don't get to the 6th item at the pro level because games end too quickly. But, you have some flexibility with that last item. One person went Banner. But, yeah, I think he's legit. Let's see if there are any final questions here. Alistar is really good too, though, but Alistar just has more CC, but Shin has more damage. W doesn't peel that well, but it does block a lot of damage. I think you're thinking of the E, maybe the taunt is pretty good peel. Best skin ever. Oh, I got donated this by Girl Fiery, the Moo Cow skin, so shout out to Girl Fiery. Cowbell, yeah, I've seen it. People like the cowbell. I didn't do it. I should probably spam more cowbell. Hey, thanks, Lunari. I appreciate it. Look, Alistar's been one of the most popular supports historically. Like, he's right there with Thresh. It's like all Alistar. Like, he has been very good since Season 1 because crowd control never goes out of style. And he has really, really good crowd control. Like, he has good engage, good initiate, good tankiness, good crowd control, and historically, he's one of the only tanks that has really good sustain in lane that also initiates. So, he can get through poke lanes, and that's something that a lot of other tanks can't do as well as he can. So that's why Alistar historically has been really good. He now has a 3rd form of crowd control with his E, which is decent. I think they should buff that a little bit. I don't know. It might be too strong. I would like to see just 3 charges and then he could do his thing. But it's still pretty good as is. So yeah, that's historically what's made him really good. Now Thresh is kind of, or not Thresh, Rakan's kind of creeping into that camp where Rakan has some sustain in lane too and he's really good engage. But he's kind of a new kid on the block. I'm really, really high on Rakan. I think Rakan's awesome. But a lot of people don't agree with me with that. I think he's kind of middling. A lot of top-end supports, but I think he's really good. Okay, I think that's going to be it. We pretty much kind of got everybody here. Nah, I wouldn't go Glacial Augment. I mean, one of the major reasons to play Shin is because of Aftershock. If they nerf Aftershock really hard, then especially the damage portion of it, you won't see him as much, probably. Now, a lot of top-end supports will run Hex Flash on Shin, so they can Hex Flash out of bushes and taunt. I don't think it's worth giving up Ingenious Hunter and Zombie. I'm fanatical about those runes. I run them on everybody. Like, the only people I wouldn't run that on is, like, AP supports like Zyra. Like, people that aren't going to get any active items. If you're going to get at least 2 active items in your build, then I think you have to have Ingenious Zombie. It's just too much vision control, too much power in solo queue. I mean, I heard Smoothie the other day, someone was asking him about Ingenious, and he was saying, yeah, but you're only going to get to use it once per fight. It's like, maybe in Challenger, but like in the Clown Fiesta, where everybody's just running around fighting all the time, like having 60% CDR on your Redemption, on your Locket, on your Face of the Mountain, on everything is just extremely powerful. And that's what it is in most solo queue, is just non-stop fighting. And so having, access to more of your high-impact cooldowns is just massive. I mean, you might be right, Dark Productions. I would rather take damage off of it. But, I mean, it's fine. He's still good as is. Okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you all very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, probably around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see everybody then. Sorry about, I know there was some stream hiccups in there. I'll investigate the OBS software and see what we can get out of it. But that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.